As you all, I am sure, are very much aware, preachers have been saying for the last 2,000 years, I don't see how this can go any longer. Christ has got to come back soon. I'm not one of those, and I intend to be one of those. But there are some events that are listed in Scripture, and I am seeing a couple of them happen. And that's starting to get my attention. So Revelation 13:11. Then I saw another beast rising out of the earth. It had two horns like a lamb, and it spoke like a dragon. It exercised all the authority of the first beast in its presence, and makes the earth and its inhabitants worship the first beast, whose mortal wound was healed. It performs great signs, even making fire come down from heaven to earth in front of people. And by the signs that it is allowed to work in the presence of the beast, it deceives those who dwell on the earth, telling them to make an image for the beast, for it was wounded by the sword and yet lived. And it was allowed to give breath to the image of the beast, so that the image of the beast might even speak and might cause those who would not worship the image of the beast to be slain. Also it causes all, both small and great, both rich and poor, both free and slave, to be marked on the right hand or the forehead, so that no one could buy or sell unless he has the mark. This business of no one can buy or sell unless he has the mark. Now that's been variously said to be barcodes and all sorts of things that have been around for a while, or people have speculated that that's it. The thing that has gotten my attention is there was an article, I want to say in the Financial Times, but in a major business publication, that there is a move afoot in Europe to outlaw cash. And there's a move afoot in the United States to outlaw cash. There's two obvious reasons behind it. Reason number one is if there's no cash, then basically the banks have all the money, which means that anything that you want to buy or sell, you have to go through a bank account to do that. Now, the ostensible reason for that will be to prohibit money laundering. The other reason for that is some banks in Europe are starting to charge negative interest, which means that they charge you to keep your money. One of the primary limiters of the ability of the bank to charge negative interest is the existence of cash. If you can take your money out of the bank and go to cash, or cash equivalent, then you can avoid the negative interest that the bank is trying to charge you. So from the bank's point of view, getting rid of cash is really a good deal. From the government's point of view, getting rid of cash is a really good deal because it chokes off the underground economy and brings all of the money that flows through a society to where it's visible and can be regulated, tracked, and taxed. So that's the first thing that got my attention, because here in Revelation, it says that everybody will have a mark, and you can't buy or sell without the mark. So if cash goes away, then that sets in place the mechanism in Revelation. And don't get me wrong, getting rid of cash is not something they're going to do in the next 20 minutes. It'll take them, I would imagine, 10, 15 years to reach that stage, but understand that that's what they're trying to do.